my name is Olayomo Ade-Ojo. I'm a reform leader with the PEBEC Secretariat. So PEBEC is Presidential Enabling Business Environment Council. It's a project office out of the Office of the Vice President of Nigeria. So I'm from Nigeria. And essentially being a reform leader within the Secretariat means that my office is responsible for driving a lot of reforms in the business climate for Nigeria. So starting with regulatory, legislative, judicial, automation, ports and trade, so all of the activities that are involved in the business climate of Nigeria. So getting to know about this program, I'm not sure if I'm going to share the entire story, but essentially I was nominated to apply for this program, and I went through the application process, of course, with the multiple write-ups and the interview as well. The process for me had me doing a lot of internalization and thinking. It came with a lot of deep thinking because, some questions you see and you're like, I could just answer this anyhow I want to. But I had to step back, especially in writing about my project. I had to step back and think about what was important for me, especially in my position, and how I think it's going to affect the users within the business climate, especially with respect to starting a business in Nigeria. A lot. I'm already gaining a lot, so I would say it's already meeting my expectations. So I'm guessing at the end of 12 months it would surpass. But essentially to hone and improve my leadership skills, to be a lot more problem-oriented, if that makes sense. So currently, I'm sure like a lot of my colleagues, I go straight for the solution, but the solution doesn't always solve for the user's problem. So yeah, to be a lot more problem-oriented and then improve my leadership and communication skills. Impact is going to be extensive. For one, this being the Center for Reimagined Africa means that everything you probably know, you might have to pack and begin to look at things from a different lens, right? So what do I want to see in the Africa that I want, in the area that I want? And that mindset change has begun with the classes that we've been through, the networking, the communications, even conversations with facilitators before, during, and after the meetings. I think it would have an extensive impact because it would definitely affect my approach to how I handle things, and that would have a ripple effect on my organization. Definitely would recommend. We need the kind of mindset change that this program is offering. And the more people that have access to it, the closer we are to actually having the Africa that we want. So I would recommend it 1,000 times over to anyone who is interested. And I really do hope that as many people as possible get into this program for the right orientation.